Well, the National Park Service's mission is to preserve and protect, basically for future generations. And so for me, it means that we get to take care of these places forever. This battlefield that we get to work on, and these battlefields are where America was created in a lot of ways. The ideas that are fundamental to our country were fought over and determined. So for us to be able to preserve them, to protect them, keep them for future generations, and then to share those stories means that we get to make sure that those stories are passed on.
I chose to be on the Centennial Committee because I do believe that the National Park Service, recognizing and celebrating 100 years of managing, preserving, conserving its resources, our nation's history, is extremely important. So I wanted to be involved.
I wanted to be on the Centennial Committee because it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to really engage with the park, and not only reflecting on the past 100 years, but on how to make the next 100 years better. So I love the Park Service and I love working for the NPS, so being part of this Centennial Committee was really an opportunity to give something back to this organization.
I have a great love of the Park Service, and I'm very interested in getting the message out to America's populace that we're still here and we're a very viable service that the country provides.
So I would want Americans to know that these places really belong to them, that these are their national parks, that they can come and learn from and explore and enjoy. Here at Fredericksburg and Spotsylvania National Military Park, we get to, like I said before, to preserve and tell the stories of generations that came before us. And those stories really come from the highest ranking generals down to the lowest privates.
Working for the National Park Service is extremely important, and it's a job that I find incredibly rewarding. We have taken over as stewards, those of us who work in the Park Service. We are stewards of what the nation has decided is important. At Fredericksburg and Spotsylvania National Military Park, that is our Civil War history and the resources that are associated with it. So I think it's important to make sure that we do the best we can to hand them off to the next generation of stewards.
The NPS is in the forever business, and the fact that I get to work for an organization that is impacting our nation and our cultural heritage forever is something that is really incredibly special to me.
What I really want Americans to know about our national parks is that regardless of your race, your gender, your creed, the National Park Service has a park for you to explore that you will enjoy, that will be meaningful to you, no matter who you are or where you're from.
Here, Americans can find their roots, their own story, what collectively makes us American.
What does working for the NPS mean to me? I feel like I'm part of America's greatest idea.